Back to the Future for the NES. Now, for a game like Back to the Future, you think would be good because of the movies. You know, I love all three parts of the movie. Maybe not part 3. It doesn't matter. But it just disappoints me. I mean, how could they make Back to the Future that bad, especially from LJN? I mean, why? Now, believe me, if you're a Back to the Future fan, as I am, and you think you've never heard this game and you're missing out on something, believe me, you're not missing out a lot. You're not missing out on anything. Let's play this. Alright, well, there's the game, Back to the Future, and oh my god, you gotta love this music. It's just wonderful. I mean, do you ever remember this music from Back to the Future? Because I sure don't. The only thing that's good about this title screen is, well, the title looks like the movie, but whatever, let's just start the game. Alright, there's a map of Hill Valley, which looks like shit, and whatever, let's just start the game. I guess you start off as Marty McFly, but no, that's not Marty McFly. No, that's not. Marty never wore a black shirt in Back to the Future at all. And getting this bowling ball is like mandatory. It's like your only chance of survival. And the one thing I hate about this game are these bees. I mean, they follow you around the screen until you're like dead. You're lucky enough to escape them, like right there. It's like, seriously, get off my back. Yeah, this is something you remember from Back to the Future, right? Getting that skateboard is really helpful too. I don't know why everyone says that it's a bad thing. This skateboard is really helpful in clearing the level. I mean, sure, all the enemies come at you at once, but you know, whatever. And that's it. That's the end of the level. Wow, this is one great game. Yeah, what a great concept for a movie like Back to the Future. You couldn't just like, I don't know, do anything but collect clocks. I still can't get over the fact that that's not Marty McFly. I mean, seriously, could they please just put red on him or something? And you know what I hate about this game too? Is that they reverse the controls. B is jump and A is shoot. Like, why would they reverse such simple controls that's in most every given game for Nintendo? It's like, what the fuck? With a bad gameplay, with awful controls and oddball enemies, you think this game could get better, right? I mean, how else can they mess up Back to the Future? Believe me, it gets worse. The one thing I find very funny about this game is the pictures on the bottom. You see those pictures? Well, that's supposed to be your sister, you, and your brother. You know, kind of like in the movie, you know, where Marty's brother and sister start to fade. But the one thing I find messed up is, why does his sister look like Doc Brown, and why does his brother look like Biff? Yeah, you really want to say Biff, huh? The main villain for Back to the Future? Whatever, let's just move on. Alright, well, if you beat most of that street level, you get to go to this cafe called Lou's Cafe, you know, from the movie. And, wow, a drastic improvement. I mean, look, Marty's wearing the same kind of clothes, the 5 cents coffee sign, and everything has just been improved. But does it still make it better? Well, let's find out. Well, what you gotta do is throw these, like, milkshake kind of things at these bullies. Why do all these bullies look the same? Did all these 1950s bullies wear white and black? And their hair's just all flat? I mean, I'm pretty sure that they look all the same. I mean, something weird was going on in the 50s. Like, I don't know what kids were taking in the 50s. But, so, is this all you do? Is throw milkshakes at bullies? Well, yes. This is literally all you do. And guess how much you have to get in order to pass this level? What, 10? 20? No, 50. That's right, 50. I can barely get half of that. Look at that, 12. It's not even half of that. And they expect me to get 50? What a piece of shit. And one thing I really love about this game is when you die, you don't start all over. You start at the beginning of the previous level. Yes, that's right. You start at the beginning of the previous level. How fair is that? What if in Super Mario Brothers you died in a castle level, you don't start at the beginning of the level, you start at the beginning of the previous level? I mean, that's not fair. And the one thing that pisses me off is, look at how Marty dies. He looks like he's having some sort of like mental issue or something like that. I mean, why is he just like having a freak out on the floor? I mean, it's actually kind of funny. Alright, but seriously, why do you have to start at the beginning of the previous level? I mean, that's seriously the most unfair thing ever. That's it. I can't take any more of this. Back to the Future for the NES fucking sucks. I mean, wouldn't you say so, Jason, brother? I mean, how could they mess up Back to the Future? A movie that's just terrific. And put it on a game. Especially Nintendo. How could they do that? How could they mess it up? Well, at least it's over. I mean, at least we can just throw... What the hell? Ooh, I got a gift. Well, I normally don't get gifts on this game, but, no. No! 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 They did it! They messed up Back to the Future again, making a sequel called Back to the Future Part 2 and 3. I mean, LJN really didn't learn their lesson from the first game. Well, if they're going to put 2 games in one, I'm going to have 2 reviews in one. That's right. The little Game Freak is going to work together with Jason brother. Let's do this. Alright, well there it is. Back to the Future Part 2 and 3 on Nintendo. Already it's looking shitty. Wouldn't you say so, Jason brother? Whoa! Well, the title screen is a drastic improvement from the first one. It's playing Back in Time by Huey Lewis in the news, which is cool. And it's following on the movie. The Almanac 2015. You know, maybe this game will be maybe this game will be good. Alright, looks like we're going to start in alternate 1985. Well, I guess the game looks okay for alternate 1985, and I don't know what the hell Marty's wearing. I mean, I guess this is 2015 clothes. He never changed those, I guess, which is cool. Careful. Ooh, that was pretty cool. What the frick is that? That's not... I have no idea. A spiky turtle? Wow. Do we remember that from something? How about Mario Brothers? Yeah, a freaking rip-off of Mario Brothers. And that blue bird is the most annoyingest thing in the history of the world, I swear. I mean, don't you just love this game, huh, Jason brother? And you gotta be... Oh my god. This game, oh my god, it's making me miss Back to the Future Part 1 on the regular Nintendo. It's just whatever, let's just play. Oh my god, that blue bird. Alright, the hoverboard, like in the movie. Oh, oh, another hoverboard. Oh, shit. Wow, isn't this game just terrific? Wouldn't you love to play this game? I mean, look at this. This game is just absolutely wonderful. Well, I mean... So, in conclusion, never ever buy Back to the Future and Back to the Future Part 2 and 3 on Nintendo. It's just a waste of fucking money. You're just gonna waste your time, and if you're a Nintendo freak as I am, and just don't buy these games, okay? Just never ever buy these games. They fucking suck. Got anything else to say?
I'll tell you what, that is a waste of fucking money. Waste of money. Waste of money. Waste of money. Got anything else to say?
No thanks.
You wanna screw with me?